The 1-1.
Hey, shoot.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here's Javier Baez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And that's through for a hit. Bryant ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Dominguez is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. On the season, Souza is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So in now for San Francisco, Pablo Sandoval. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is underneath this one. One gone.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2. Here it comes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Tyler Glasnow.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty, one man out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Bote.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bote. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Posey.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Fouled off. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 55, Carlos.
At the plate, Carlos Rodon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He flied out leading off the ball game. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
For the Cubs, the third baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bryant.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes.
8-2.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So one away here with the bases empty, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And a foul pop behind the plate. Posey is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher,
Next
number
to hit
40,
will be Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
0 for 1 here in the early
John
going.
Rarette.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jason Dominguez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Next to bat for the Giants, Kean Wong. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And it's fouled away. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And this one's in the dirt. And there goes Pence. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Kyle
Here comes the first pitch.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Schwarber hits a little over the 270 mark. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Crawford calls for it. 1 down.
The right fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again. Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dominguez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One strike.
Called strike 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Carlos Rodon, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, David Bote.
Ready for another shot now, David Bote. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Row. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Rogers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Tyler Rogers.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Drilled down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. John Lester takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 34, John
All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now Lester's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Baez has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Kian Wong.
Digging in, Kian Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 one more time. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Lester ready. The 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Jason Hayward is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Jason Hayward.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now batting, David Bote. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Giants nothing. Tyler Chatwood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Left center, base hit.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Alex Dickerson is the second out in the 7th inning.
Buster.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The man on third with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here's Albert Almora next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Albert Almora.
He's set and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Stepping in, Kris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned and the batter ruled out.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-0. Steven Duggar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brandon Crawford waits on deck. 3-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Brandon.
Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He comes in hitting right at a 300. Clip. He's also hit a couple of home from the stretch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford.
2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's three times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kean Wong.
Striding in, Kean Wong, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jondo Gustave enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jondo Gustave.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Wilson.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
No strike.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
To the plate now, Steven Souza. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
At the plate now, Tyler Chatwood. That's a look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Cubs 8 and the Giants nothing. Digging in once again, Pablo Sandoval starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Brandon Belt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a breaking ball two. Punched out looking at strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Chopper to second. This will be. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Your attention, please.
Buster Posey will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off. Surprised if we see it again.
Kipnis